the camera can't see me. No. Oh, it's a tag down here. So then. Hang on, let's go back a minute. Settings, let's check those settings in a minute. Yep, everything else is fine. Okay, everything else is good there. There, content, I've got everything I need. Okay, garage, there we are. That's a bit itchy. Quick drink. Yeah, I don't think I made it strong enough. There we are. Headphones. Yep. What's this? That's got to go like that a bit. That's got to go up there. That, there. No, that goes like that. That's better. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Right, let's see now. Nothing here. See anything outside? Let's have a look. Outside? No, I didn't. Let's see. Nissan. Ooh. Let's look at this Nissan Silverado S15. Right, buddy boy, what's the crack with this then? Suspension feel. What the bloody have you done to this thing? And knocking sound coming from suspension. Now, the thing is, the thing I bought in the live stream, did I buy it afterward? I don't know. I can't actually remember what I did. Yeah, I bought things which instead of me having to buy, I shouldn't have to buy these things, I should hopefully be able to fix them at a thing in there, and I should, fingers crossed, it should save me money. Right. Going up in the world. Here you go. And up again. There we are. Right. Rear thing. It's fun. It's rear thingamajiggy. There. Take this damn rim off. A minute, I got everything. There we are. I did turn the radio off though in this because it's like because it would convey with other sounds, so checking there. Alright, that's connected like that. In a tie rod. Rod. Sorry. Wheel salvity. There it is. Can't get it off without mixing that, and to get this rear wheel off. No, hang on. Right, this is a new thing I can now do in this garage. I go over here. Repair table. Oh, I can't repair anything. Oh, bollocks. That's a bummer. Oh, well. Some things, it's depending on their damage, you don't have to repair them. But I have in a way changed how my garage operates. I only work on specific cars, like the Land Rover. I'll work on that. I will literally only work on specific cars, unless a story motion car requires quite a lot. Right, the 2 front wheels I can get off. Or most of the time I will literally just go for things that have got quite a high... The system requires a quite high minimum percentage, because so I know I can repair those. Things with high quiet percentages can sometimes be repaired. Right, let's put this there, separate that. And let's see if anything can be repaired. No, it can't. Bollocks. Now check the toolbox. I bet there's something in the toolbox I have to... I've got the repair bench. Renovator. Renovator. Right, I've got it. Oh, it also does depend on how badly damaged the parts are. And the thing is, the parts don't cost me anything, that's a good thing. So I can, like, take these off. But the good thing is that I increase my XP by taking the parts off and putting them back on again. Bollocks. I hate seeing that. It's a damn nuisance when I see that. Oh well, the only thing we can do is continue on and hope it improves. It should do. Alright, let's take the bushings out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the internet stays sufficient. I mean, it's not that bad. And yes, I am watching something else as well. Check this. Oh look, I do have parts. But all these parts need not the level 2. This is one thing I love doing. Bum. Bum and bollocks. Well, hopefully today we will get through to level 2 of the renovation. The renovator. Might put one of these on. Lower suspension arm. And if anyone does watch this later, and yes, I do, I don't hold back when screwing things in. I gotta get them done and get the parts out. The quicker I get them done, the more money I make. Unless sometimes I'm working on my own cars, I like to. I mean, this is when I'm literally doing everything revamp. Everything is being split, polished, and tickled up. Is that a 5? No, it's a 6. Fuck. Oh, that's not. Bye. Oh, crap, I forgot to take off their car for a lift. Pay me any money then. That's ridiculous. What's up with this chap? Right, let's see what it says. Good morning. Hello, young man. Beg your pardon. Please help me. I sat off a ride. My car stopped working. It just shut down suddenly. Unfortunately, some good men towed me to a workshop. If it wasn't for them, I'd rather not go into it. Please see what you can do to get up and running again. I'd have no idea what could have happened. Usually everything works just fine after it's broken. In the middle of nowhere. Please allow me to use the restroom. A bloody cheek! Can I use your restroom? No. Clear off. Whatever needs to be done on his car, it's gotta take some time. It's gonna take some time to do, I can tell. I can tell when his car's gonna take getting some work to do. Double air filter. Jesus wept. Let's have a look. Take that off. My God, I've never seen them in such a state. Fuel filter? Where are you? Ooh, I can see straight away that he's got a damaged thing there. Where's that fuel filter? Oh, no, found it. There it is. And oily filter. Up we go. Going up, 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 up we go. Ooh, nasty. Should I say that oil filter? Yeah. So I'm up here, let's see. Oh yeah, let's watch him. Ooh. There are expensive parts on here. I wonder if I can move the car to... Damn, I ain't got it. Nah. Pooh, these things are expensive. Right, any whoozy, get under here. Well, the good thing is when I check all these things, I get XP for them. Not much suspension on there, is there? Oh well, everything's going up as I'm examining it anyway, so that's good. Cheers. I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking, should I take the, don't know if I should take the engine bits out, really. I've got to lift the engine up a minute. I know it seems unnecessary to take all these bits off, but I can get extra XP for them. All off. Anyway, the suspension is part of the running forwards anyway. Well, that was the last time I checked. It always takes a bit of time. So I'm not hanging about with this. As soon as that next level comes up, I'm taking it. Nope. Break both parts. Rebalance the wheels because when I take them apart, some of the time, if I've got the right level upgrade, which unfortunately I haven't. Sometimes I can repair the customer's rims. Hey. It looks a bit empty in here, doesn't it? Look at it. Damn and blasted. But I do get an installing, and every time you install something you get 1 XP. And sometimes I like rebalancing the tyres. I think I may have got that garage upgrade a bit too early. Oh. Yeah, I went in the right one. If it's the rubber bushing I need to put, as long as I put in the right one in the right place, that's the main thing at the end of the day. No, that damn thing starting singing. The one thing I did love about when I started actually building up some cash, I bought my first car, I think, on this for somewhere like, I must have built up loads of jobs for that. I made about 50 grand. I bought a car from a barn find for 29 grand. Built up a few more jobs. I had literally had two lifts in the garage. So I was slowly building up work. I had the car that I was working on set half like partly as disassembled and working on it whilst but I had to be careful to make sure I didn't get the car parks mixed up. Well, probably did in the end, but I had enough of I had enough car parts to actually ensure that the right parts went on the right places. Things put back on. Getting there. I'll get the Range Rover in first. Let's see what we've got. car lift A. Okay, that's not A. Unplug that. Hello, vape tank. That's one side. I got enough juice to last this week. Right, that's the only problem with you then. Holy shit. And everything, let's have a look in the bonnet. Ooh, straight away we can tell one problem. Got the ABS pump as well. That's enough. Ooh. Ooh. Lovely. Unfortunately, I don't have the brake thing yet. I can get one. Where is it? See, there it is. Oh, I can get it, but maybe worth it. Worth it. Nah. Look at that, all locked. Fast back. Yeah, I'm not far off getting there. Well, in fairness, if I don't get it all upgraded, some bits are worth upgrading. Put way too much power into that. Let's see, check the back. What am I working on? Ooh. see. Land Rover Discovery, 2017. Standard, quite the mileage, big bastard, unfortunately American. And that's all I've got to work out. Got to put a new brake pad on it. Add that to the shopping list. Yeah, ugly Discovery. I know. That's the worst thing about them. They get, well, you've seen Discoveries. They get like British ones in, and they're horrible. Oh, I've got to put the ABS thing in. But it does have. Is there multiplayer on this? You'd hope so, but no. It's a damn nuisance. To be honest, I thought the same thing. I was hoping there was going to be that on 19. I mean, everyone remembers 19. I was hoping there's going to be multiplayer on that. Because then it would make more sense. You could have two. You get far more cars coming out your workshop than just one car at a time. You could have a mate working on another car, helping out. Damn nuisance. Let's see what else we can get in. Orders. Yeah. What's up? Let's jump have a look at him. I'm afraid at the moment, for a bit, we've got to play the waiting game. See if there's any other things coming. Does it still take forever to level up and make extra cash? Yes. But these help. But a recent DLC mod I'd installed, the Hot Rod. Let's see if she starts for one. That doesn't sound good. Right, the motor's clicking. I think we got the starter motor's gone on this. Ooh. Yeah, let's replace that and see if we can get it to start. Place that and see if we can get it to start. Right, I got fun. Is there a bit more exploration than the other one? Yeah, bear with me. Yeah, you get garage, parking, test track, racetrack, car auction, junkyard, car salon, barn finds, speed track, and photo locations. There are some places that are pretty much the same as the other one, but you get, obviously you get car auctions, but in this one you can buy scrap cars. There are auctions for cars that are literally look like what the hell just happened to that. And you can go in and out the garage. Yes. Sometimes if the space outside is built up, you can have 3 or 4 cars built up out in one go. I've got to go to the starter. Look at the price of that starter. It's about $90 for a starter. Right, let's put that in. Need to spin around there. If I wanted to, I can go straight through the garage door, like so, and back out again, or through the door here. Right, let's see if she'll start this time. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Still sounds like it's not going to start. So I'm going to have a look at that. Hang on, it did say list provided. Yeah. Ooh. Oh shit. That does look like a lot to work, and I've only got 5 grand. Oh well. Let's get her inside and start tearing the engine apart. State. Slow it down again. Ha 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 ha. Got me toe. Ha 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 ha. I put on my toe. So comparing to the other one, is this one better? Yes, this one is better, I would say so, because the other thing is that in the other one, you just, if you had, say, a rusted bolt, you just undid it. This one, if you got a rusted bolt, you have to spray WD-40 on it. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by WD-40, unfortunately. Drain the oil. We're going to have to put new oil in anyway. And also, I'm not sure whether compared with the other one that see there is a better. There's a better repair bench. And the repair bench over here, you can repair parts, but it turns it into a mini game. You have to get it dead in the green circle every time. If you don't, you ruin the engine. Well, whilst we're out here, I'm going to fix these brakes first. Now, you see, look, one of these is, that's not turning. Loosen up. Can I get Land Rover Defenders in this one? Yes. If one comes up, I mean, it may take a while to come up, but I ask if you want to stick around, we'll see if we can find one. I did have one that came up. Right, it says brake problems. Let's get this off. But the other things I need to upgrade some stuff as well. But the thing is, I can. Oh, blimey! Look at this. Look at this. Bug at this. Blimey! Take that caliper off. And the same thing, like the old game, it does sometimes, you do sometimes find bits it does become a bit repetitive in the end. Jobs will start becoming the same. That's why at some point I always start, at a certain point when I've got enough cash, I start buying my own cars, restoring them and selling them, and I pretty much made, before I restarted this roleplay series, I had literally 2 mil in this garage. I had quite a lot of cash. Right, there's nothing on this other one. Let's check these. Let's check the brakes first. You need brakes. Brakes important. The one thing I wish YouTube would be able to sort out is so you can have like the radio on in the garage or music, because otherwise it's boring otherwise. But unfortunately for me and every other YouTuber who like does filming stuff, you can't, because YouTube doesn't allow you to. balls. Streaming? What do you mean? What do you mean by streaming? As far as I know, YouTube doesn't allow you to stream music. Because there can be a copyright infringement. Not filming. What do you mean? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so, I can't use anything. Basically, if I could, I'm not sure if apparently on console you can connect like Spotify from a phone to it, but the thing is that there'd probably be a copyright. Oh, yeah, right, okay, I see the mistake I made, yeah. Doi. Doi. Idiot. See? Unbelievable. Right, any Hoosy. Break shoesy. I remember some years ago, I was doing streaming, and and then the next time I went on YouTube, they flagged me up for something. I was like, what for? Apparently, when I'd been streaming, I'd been humming to myself, which had caused a problem. Apparently, the humming to myself had caused to flag up a problem. Don't know why. I was only humming. But this car better be worth something when I've done all this work to it. So I can tell by the end I'm probably going to be almost bankrupt. And the problem is when you're bankrupt, you've got no way of saving yourself. Literally no way of saving yourself. But I've been alright before. What else we got? Place timing. I've got all this to do. Flywheel. Son of a... bull bag. Well, chat, get settled in. It looks like we're going to be here a while. This steering rack off. Inner tie rod. Steering rack. See, I can't get the bastard thing off. I've only got like 100 more to go until I can get the next upgrade on my repairing things, so I can actually start repairing stuff instead of spending full price on things. But every time I take something off, I get 1 XP. That's about it. Right, lower it down, mind your feet. Or do what I did and just put the whole thing down your foot. Right, let's have a look. That needs to come off. That's fine. That carburetor needs to come out. This is going to be... right, let's have a look. Okay, have I got... I don't seem to have any... Oh, need to drain the radiator whilst I'm here. Righto. Fan belt. Oh, strange. I always work on a list from top to bottom, if I can. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Might as well pull this whole engine apart whilst I'm at it. Oh, look at it. To get bits off it. Crikey. Just to get that what's my doodah out, I've got to pull half the engine apart. It's better be worth it. Hey. Why can't I get that off? Ah. Flywheel needs to come off. Okay, up she goes again. This is one thing I hate about some jobs. You need like to take the whole engine apart. This is why I need the engine crane. But I haven't got there yet. Gearbox. The one person that's following me in the chat will know what I mean by box. You'll get it. You'll know what I mean by box. I'll probably get told by him later. Dirty bastard. There we go. And then my way around a few boxes. Right, will this fucker come off now? I don't know what was preventing it from coming off. Yeah, see, he gets it. What? Oh my god. Right, let's start the strip down, shall we? Air scoop, camshaft, get that off. How do I get it out though? Put on to download. Have you got the game then? Then Captain Pancake, have you bought the game or haven't you bought it yet? Because from my personal experience with this before, you do have to do the worst thing I found, which I might have explained in the other live stream, is that unfortunately there was a rather lot of grinding just to get to a certain point where you can probably go and buy cars. I started buying really shit ones, none of the modded ones because they were really expensive. I just bought a thing for how to load. Yeah, as I was just saying, that there's unfortunately quite a lot of grinding to do before you actually like get anywhere to start buying Land Rovers like I found. I found there's quite a grind to do. Yeah, pretty much. And the grind is pretty much what I'm doing now. Right, let's get. I don't always highlight everything, but I am this time. Oh, this is going to be expensive. Especially with the valve push rods. That's right, those. Any push rods come out this side? Rod. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh. The thing is, unfortunately, I've only got 611. I'll never have enough it won't have upgraded enough for me to repair the parts. But what I'm gonna need to do to get that engine part out. Yeah, but as you're noticing as you're following the stream, that every time I take something apart, you get 1 XP. So you're slowly building your way up to, like, the XP slowly goes up one by one. Can't hurt. But it does take a lot. It does require a lot to take a whole engine strip down. Right, what I'm going to do, because these are annoying me, I'm going to get rid of all these. And sometimes it's quite nice actually to do a full engine strip down. And at least with this, you don't even know as nicely to strip it down. You just do it. In some cases, you have to ask nicely. The person in the chat will know what I mean. Hang on. Ooh, hobnob. Hobnob. Chocolatey. A bit of, how's that? A bit of car mechanics and ASMR as well. Lovely chocolate flavour. Right, where were we? Well, I'll just go back to my normal job then. Streaming and trying to build up subscribers. But I would recommend to anyone who does get this game, when you can, get the engine crane, so you're not having to do all the work you can here before you have to lift the car up to do underneath it. And also, as ideal, make sure you empty the oil tray out, because I've had that before. And the last thing you want to do is pay the cost for having to clean up the oil spill. It's a painful cost. Oh, look at that! I'm actually the person in chat was actually quite was right. I might actually be building up my way towards 675. And a question to you, the Captain Pancake. Did you ever play? If you did play Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, didn't you? I'm not sure if you did or not, but I always found it weird that, like with this, as I explained earlier, if you get a stuck bolt, you spray it with WD-40. In Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, The bolt just came free. You didn't spray it or anything. There was no... It didn't say you needed to, like, loosen it or anything. Which is what I like about this. You loosen it. And also, I think, as you commented earlier, it would be ideal having multiplayer, because you'd have two people working on cars then. You could get a car done a lot easier if you had one person, like, say, doing the rear end of the car, and then one person doing the front. And there's always going to... Well, my tongue's him dirty, but anyway, you could spit roast the car. I'm terrible. Well, yeah, brute force is right. You could brute force is how you break things. So like, come on, yeah, fucking. Oh shit, the screw snapped. Oh well, need fire on that to get that out. And also, using brute force, there'd be no doubt that you get a bolt or on one of the wheels that's stuck. You're working on it. It's like, in the last minute you're thinking like, God, is it actually going to go? And then suddenly, all of a sudden, my fingers. And then you're hopping and skipping, holding your fingers, silently screaming your head off. Horrible thing that. Right, let's see. Fuel filter. I think I did put a new one in. No, I didn't. Power steering pump. That's foobard. It's better be cheap. Now I can get that out. Right, that's all that done. Now you gotta lift the car up. All the bolt snaps and you have to drill it out. Yes, that can happen. Oh, and also, Curtin Pancake, if you, depending on how you want to do, you can get the like, it's your decision whether you want to get all the DLCs as they come, and that's basically what I've been doing. I've basically been buying the DLCs as I've been seeing them, but it's up to you what you get, really. I like, obviously, the Land Rover ones, because, like, despite it being a two-ton car, it does have a like a trouser butt gripping V8 under the hood. Okay, got the Land Rover one. That's good. See, look at this. This is one thing I don't understand. This is one good thing about getting the engine crane. I can take the bolts off, but I have to go lower the car again to get those out. Although by the look of it, I might be able to get that. I might be able to level up a few things and maybe repair a few things, but not fully. See, look, piston and con rod. I can't take it off till I get it back to the. I can't get it off till I lower the car back down. But here's an idea. This is run by a company called Playway or Playtech or whatever it is. It is I've had an idea and thought of something, and I'm pretty sure that the chat would agree with me. Tractor mechanic simulator. or they just incorporate it into this game. Because when you're out the front of the garage, it looks like you're just in a desert. Yes, see, chat agrees. Tractor Mechanic Simulator would be a good addition. Would be like either, or just add tractors onto the game. Right, piston with Conrod out. There we are, level 7. Thank you. And you also know, you always know when you've leveled up. You get that pinging sound. Now I can't precisely remember how many levels are in this, but I think in Car Mechanic 2018 you had only, I think, 53 levels or something, I think, or something like that, but not that many. But we're working our way through. Engine, let's get that out of the way. Right, I'm gonna see if I can repair anything whilst I'm here. Repair bench. Oh, I can! This will help the bloke out. And this is what I was saying earlier, I don't think you joined them, but by then, Captain Pancake, is that you can, it's added a mini game onto it for repairing. You have to get it dead on, instead of like with the old one, you just repaired it and hoped for the best. This one, you have to repair them, but it, oh crap, it does cost money though. I totally forgot about that. It costs about one cent every time. Although unlike that, $15. Fucking forget that, I'm doing that. Jesus, look at all these things I'm gonna have to buy. The thing is, I can add them to a list. I'd probably be bankrupt just repairing these parts. I get a bit of money back on selling parts, very good. Right, 51 cents the maximum. Right, part mount, there we are. Go to the shop, carburetor, 150 for the carburetor. Jesus Christ, it's a good thing I've got a money mod on this, which takes the money down a bit. Look at this, rocker arms. 4 of them, $53. Look at that, look how much that is. $285 for that. I believe it's in dollars, it's American. There's mods. I don't think there's mods. There's the DLCs, I like the car DLCs, but I think the only mods is that you can sometimes add, instead of putting regular body parts on, you can put additional add-ons on, I think. Right, let's add that in. Brand new smackaroonie, one of those. Oh no! Oh, so what I meant on the thing is that it's a it's part of it's an upgrade. Sorry. It's a part of an upgrade. It's a regular customer. You get 5% discount on parts you buy. Sorry, it's part of an upgrade. Yeah, this had better be worth it, because I spent about £2 on parts just now. And just farted. Nothing to smell yet. No, it's sorry about the confusion. It's not actually a money mod. It's like it's a discount really in the shop. But all parts that are over 50, I always do. When I had a lot of money for this, I could just repair every part, but I always replaced parts on my own cars that was under the vehicles. Well, when I had cars in that didn't have much that needed done, obviously I repaired every part I could, and then only replaced the parts that were under the minimal engine requirement. Ignition distributor. There's certain ones with different cars, it's very strange. Let me just look at the thing for now. There's Smith and Parker old daddy. Why? I'm gonna have a serious chat with myself. Why did I just say it like that? It's like, oh daddy. Ian did it. Roll Town. No, there are cars out there. Let's go out here a minute. Let's go to saloon. Let's pop here quickly and see what they've got in stock. No. What have they got here? God, what is that? No. That looks like a raw. That's a. The Salmon Overking. To me, it looks like a royal. What's it? It looks like a. Like everything's old brand spanky new. Well, let me ask chat a minute. Does that look like a I know it says like it's a. No, not that. I know it says it's a sailing over King. But to me, does it look like a car? Does it look like, yeah, basically it looks like a Crown Vic. The only thing missing is the wee woo thing on the top. Thanks for your help, chat. Right, let me go back to garage so I can work on this thing. It literally looks like a Crown Vic. I don't know if there are. There don't seem to be Crown Vics in there, but I think I can get one of those. I'm gonna see if I can turn it into a Nino. Oh fuck me. Oh god. There's trouble. Right, in the garage we go. Let's get this finished. Might need to go under the car. Ooh, we've got the Jaguar XJS. Nope. But then the other difference from 2018 is it doesn't tell you when there's how many orders there are. Right, let's put the rod caps in. Rod. I need help. Serious help. They don't agree with me. God, I thought Janet was meant to say, no, you're going fine. Honestly, you can't trust anyone around here. I think one thing I need to definitely do is improve the speed that I do the screws up. Because they are slow. But I mean, not all in all, not too bad. I bought all that stuff. I only got like a 5% like discount on anything I buy, but it's not looking too bad. I bought everything on the shopping list. Did I? Yeah, I did. Everything on the shopping list for £2,000. It's not bad. But I don't think I'll get that much for this. That's why when I first started this game, is that I only looked for small jobs because that didn't cost a lot. Mostly I worked on brakes to start with because I knew brakes weren't going to cost much. Took a lot of time to do though, but there we go. Right, down it goes. Mind your toes. Thirsty. Yeah, we get my radiator. That's cold. Oh no, wheels are missing from the car. Delete. Oh yeah, I had to take these off to put the rod in, didn't I? Oh, steering rack. Vintage race tyres. Now the good thing is, at the end of it, once it's all done, I'm going to take it outside, turn the engine on and give it a good revving. Right, now we can put it... What do you mean that's what she said? Oh! Right, yeah, got it. Right. Brand new V8 power steering pump. V8's, baby. I know. But I probably I'm gonna have to go into the menu to remind me of which rods go where. The worst part of this game is putting the rods in the wrong place. Give us a minute. Give us a minute. Help. Oh, I need help. I need help. I seriously need help. I seriously need help. I need to find myself a mental health clinic. I think I need to get myself booked in there. Well, it's a good thing that it does. When the thing I don't understand on the cars, it doesn't put the bolts on the wheels. It just doesn't run in a circle. But on the engine parts, it puts them in kind of horizontally. Oh God. Yeah. Well, in some cases, everything needs a good spark in its life. I seriously need to get myself a clown horn to honk every time I make a joke. Like, I need to invest in one of those. Oh, and also, Captain Pancake, how's your download going? Right, let's see now. Right, that is that one. Let's get the new rod put in. And then put in the rocker arm as well. Put in a... not a brand new one. I've made that mistake before. I put the wrong rocker arm in the wrong place. We've got to remember to put in like brand new rocker arms in the right places. Oh, that's pretty good. It's getting there. Yeah, I put a damaged one on there. I'm putting a rocker arm in there as well. I literally go along doing this. I put all the valve push rods in first, and I go. Sometimes when I tend to do it on other cars, I tend to go along, put every rod in. Then go back along, putting the rocker arms back on. Right, that's that side done. Put that supercharged intake in. Oh, this is gonna sound crisp when we get outside. I know some of it won't be fully finished, but we're gonna take it down the speed track when we're done. There's a tank mechanic simulator. Yeah, that is... I don't know if it's the same as what I've seen online, is it? Is it the same way you can like sandblast it? You find someone sends you an email, and you get literally a tank that looks like absolute crap. You have to find it. You get a truck in, dig it out, and literally have to put it on a flatbed, take it back, like de-rust everything, sand, paint. Well, something like rust blast it, sandblast it, powder coat it, and then paint it as well, I think, and then get all the parts for it. Because some of the tanks that if it is the game I'm thinking of. Some of the tanks, when you go out to get them, you have to, like, scan the ground to find the tank in the ground somewhere. And then you have to, like, dig around a bit with a spade till you hear a clank. And then you remove it, then you get a someone in to wash it. That like you literally spray it with water to expose it. Get a crane to lift it out. Get it back in the workshop, and then you have to do a lot of work to it then. Although, and also, this game would be ideal for you actually, Captain Pancake, as you're doing a as you're doing a platinum like binge, where you're trying to get platinum trophies. This, I'd say, is one of the games to do it, because some of the trophies are very, very easy to get. Ow! That hurt. That actually hurt. That literally hurt. Yeah, you were saying to me earlier you were. How's it going? Right, last one on. Air scoop. There she is. Go to the engine, I've got to refill her up. Check there's nothing there. 3 more to go, that's pretty good. Right, where's that tank? There it is. Got to fill it up with oil because we drained it out. Careful not to overspill. I always overfill it anyway, but it only charges like $20. Radiator, gotta refill that because I took the cap off, so I drained it. And that's also another thing. You have to sometimes drain somewhat of the oil. You don't have to drain the oil tank with most engines. The radiators, the coolant, the windscreen fluid, the brake fluid. You name it, you gotta drain it. Right, let's take this outside and see if she purrs like a Persian cat. And whilst I'm out here, I'm gonna have a look at the jobs. None of any interest. Right. Oh, she started. Let's take her driving. Speed track. Right, car geeks, hold on to your butts. It's gonna get hairy. Put a hand over your trousers because you might get a hard on. Holy shit! Yeah, again, we're doing needing 200 kilometers an hour. Oh guys, we're off the track. 200. Is it 213? 220. That turbo was being absolutely thrashed. crap, that's a fence. Oh, geez, really. Turbo getting tortured right now. We'll get 230. Come on, 230. 235. 238 kilometers an hour. Oh boy. That was a bit of a hair raiser, wasn't it? Oh boy, was that a humdinger. No. That was a humdinger. Right, that's all good to go. We are done. Bye bye. Holy. They gave us some cash there. Went literally from like 3 grand to 9,779 grand there. Oof. Wow. That was a surprise, surprise. Boy, oh boy. Whilst we're here, I'm just going to go to here. Upgrade there, so I can use that lathe for brakes. Let's see. Well, bear with me, chat. Whilst we wait for a Land Rover to come through, I've just got to go and fill my drinks bottle up. It's getting empty. Back in a minute. Yeah, there we are. Sorry about that. I'm back. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ooh, let's look at this Jaguar. I mean, hopefully I'm going to find a Land Rover. If not, I'll look somewhere. Jesus, state. What's it been doing to it? Task, okay. Change that, and that. Yeah, that's a good thing to have, the drainage tool. Benson rattling, what have you been doing? Right. Miss and Fair Lady. Sometimes, chat, this is one of the other problems you face in this game, that waiting for a good job to come through. Sometimes they appear, sometimes they don't. Message onto the chat for Captain Pancake. Could you advise others that are friends of ours to kind of hold up on messaging for a while, because it kind of interrupts my stream every time they put a message up. There's one mod that I think I did get, well, DLC actually on the 2018 version. I think it was a Mercedes mod. No, there's not a Mercedes mod on this either. I think there was a Mercedes mod on it, but I can't remember if there was or not. The magic dragon. They want me to fix a loud exhaust on that. Loud exhaust. The Pagan. Now those that look quite nice. But also there are other things that and also this is a point to you at the Captain Pancake. Basically, some repair orders will have bonuses. They'll either have bonus XP or bonus money. At a low point, when you're right at the bottom, kind of like you start with about 4 grand. I'm obviously on 8 grand now, but I sometimes tend to go for ones that do say bonus CR on, bonus credits, because you do get a lot more money for them, depending on the work you do. And you'll find it's amazingly worth it. He says he chokes to death. Right, what the fuck have we done with this then? Let's see. Going up. Alright, how do I get the engine? Trunk. Engine. Nope, not in there. Body. There's the engine. Right, let me just drain that. No others here? Nope. Spare me that one. And fill it back up again to put fresh stuff in. Oh, lovely. Fresh red power steering. Well, you need power steering on this thing. Have you seen the size of the thing? It's a Jaguar. It's a Jaguar. It's one of those fast running things you see running through the Serengeti. They usually tend to catch antelope. It tends to be that thing you see David Attenborough talking about. Oh, and here you'll see the mighty jaguar, resting, licking his paw, waiting for its next prey. It'll wait very patiently, and then it will pounce. Sometimes unexpectedly. Thank you. And that's lovely. Just a bit more. A little bit there. They do, unfortunately with the fluids, they do charge though. Filling up, and there we are. Nicely done, that's that done. Other task, lovely. Outer tie rod. Yeah, see, on the tires they just go round in a circle. I thought the tires were meant to be done like... Or something like that. Yeah, no, but also sometimes the repair bench does have advantages, where it can also help to repair parts that are some parts that have been broken, or they say they need to buy a brand new part. Some of them I've been able to repair as I've upgraded. Let's have a quick look. Orders, nothing still. Ugh, hopefully should get a Land Rover, but why isn't there a Land Rover? It's funny I'll say that, and then the next time I look at that, I knew there'd be 3 at once. Yeah, you see that flashing thing? That's a brake thing. So I'm gonna. It basically like wire brushes the brakes heavily. There's a lot of the brakes. Another thing I'll do when I get round to it, I'll one thing I did on my last go through this is I upgraded the unscrewing massively. The bolts were just flying off. They were like flying off like metal confetti. But also, I will be going through this game at some point off stream and going up a bit in the levels, getting myself a bit more cash, so the live streams aren't boring. That's that. Right, let me show you this flashing thing here. This brake lathe. Put the brakes on it. Starts repairing it. $10. See, this is also one thing I can do. Repair stuff. Repairing stuff is also quite helpful. It reduces the amount of money I have to spend on new parts. There is one bit I'm yet to do which I never got a chance to do in my previous live stream, but I will look into it in my previous playthrough of this game. Is that you literally go to the junkyard, go around every pile of junk, buying parts, you salvage the parts. Salvage the parts, and you see up in the corner where it says 32, you can essentially, looking at the parts, that all the parts have a thing above them, as they have 3 stars. Essentially, I can get a thing where I literally upgrade the parts, so the parts are like, literally, the car might be worth a lot more than it actually is. But assuming I haven't touched anything on my headset, I'm assuming everyone can still hear me, right? Right. Basically, being that the car says the minimal repair is 41%. I don't want to do that. Oh, good. Yeah, you can still hear me. Sometimes I think I can't, and I'm just like, bleh, nothing. What the bloody does that? See, I had this problem the other day. Literally, I barely touched anything and it jumped down. See, you do it there. See, it's doing something. It's doing something again here. I don't know what it's doing. No, up there. Thank you. He was doing this the other day. I don't want those. Another thing about the good thing about the shop, I forgot, unfortunately, Captain Bazagag, I forgot to mention this, is that when you have the shopping list, you click on it and it takes you straight to it, instead of having to search for it like you did in the old Car Mechanic Simulator. If you have to manually search for it, it takes you straight to it. And as similar as the other one, you get a special thing where you do a little mini game every time you put the springs together. I'm going to start around this side. There's some cross-linking rubber. Put that front sway bar in. The steering rack I was unable to repair, unfortunately, because it needs quite an upgrade. Now, and you see when I'm looking at the engine, some parts aren't fully thing. I've just put in 100% one, but I never even bought it. It's quite good. That's one of the things I love about the repair bench. But the only problem is that sometimes... Right, that one's going to be more because that's got a higher thing, so that's got a brand new thing. The double wishbone shock absorber will be fully 100% when everything on the thing's 100%. And so, when you can, it's worth getting those upgrades and that table. And the... Oh Christ, I forgot to take I forgot to take the brake off the what's it? And turn the other brake as well. Now this is what happens. That is basically the brake being laid. I mean, normally you'd understand. You'd think you'd just get a new brake. But all they do is essentially just... I think it's polishing it by the look of it. Land Rover Defender! There it is. So wish and it will appear. If you're still there, Captain Pancake, there we are. Land Rover Defender. With a rear muffler bottom. But unfortunately, it is left-hand drive. Let's see if she still sounds the same as she did in college. No, they've modified it a bit. But that, I love the sound of that. That took over. Amazing. That takes me back. That sound. That really does. But the only problem is they've messed with something because revving it. It don't sound right. You've got the old Land Rover takeover. Oh man, does that take you back? Takes me back, that does. There's one thing this game's forgotten to add in. Off-road track. You get out, it just isn't off. It's very strange. But the one thing I like about it, it does sound like the old Land Rover at college. It's trying to start up. The startup, even the starter motor might be fine, but it's trying to start. Right, I've got to wait outside till I finish with the Porsche. And it's ridiculous. All I've got to do with it is literally put a new exhaust on it, like do something with the rear exhaust, and change the fluid. That's all I got to do. It's mental. That's all I've got to do to that Land Rover. And there we are. 2 renewed brake disc ventilators. You can get, if I go to the shop a minute, you can get performance brakes. You can get ceramic, brake disc ventilator drilled, brake disc drilled and slotted, B, drilled B, slotted B, and brake disc ventilated. Those are best because they're 4X. They're gonna give a kicking. There'd be some other cool thing. What about them put a Mitsubishi Shogun in? Then we'd have a college vehicle. Oh, so there it is. But let me just ask the chat, and well, mostly in particularly the Captain Pancake. Did the starting up of that? It's a shame boat mechanic simulator is PC only. That's okay. But let me ask you this, the Captain Pancake. Did the starting up of that Land Rover, did it bring back a memory for you from years ago? Because for me, it did. That brought back memories for me. That knackered old blue thing that stupid college had. Where safety concern didn't care. People just sat in the back, no seat belts, no care in the world. Someone probably could have held onto the ladder at the back and they couldn't have given a toss. Yeah, to be honest, they did have some arse wipes at that place. Right, Jaguar, out we go. Right, you're done. Bye. Is that done? Let's bring the Land Rover in. Right, what seems to be the problem? We have got change windscreen wiper fluid. Windscreen wipers don't even bloody work in this game anyway. There we are. Windscreen wiper reservoir. Drain the tank. That's what men have women to do. That's what men have women for. Oh no, I didn't. Yes, I did. And a refill. Lovely. I didn't notice any different in the colour of the liquid to when I drained it out, really. Looks basically the same. Mind your fingers? Ouch! I said mind your fingers. What did I say? Mind your fingers. Up she goes, need to raise me. Ooh. Yeah, let's have a look at that exhaust, shall we? Boy, that looks nasty. Only the one exhaust on these. Eh? It's weird. Very strange that. Only the one exhaust on this. And we can't repair it. Brilliant. Well, look at that, you can get a performance one in. But not at that fucking price, no way. Hang on, it's about the same price. Oh well. Ridiculous, all I had to do was put a new exhaust pipe on this thing. That's daft. There we are, job done. Although on a few occasions I do sometimes leave the car. I forget to take the car down, I do leave it up in the air. Right, what else we got? The Royal Tan Little. Ugh. No way. Porsche Carrera. Cars out of control. See, this has got bonus XP on it. I'm going to take it. Before it goes. But, what are we looking at? 2 hours 10. Okay. Won't be streaming for much longer. I've been doing this for 2 hours. It's a nightmare. Oh, you had 5 views in my last video. That's weird. Didn't put in the literally got one video on my channel, which was like Train Sim World 3 years ago now. 35 views on it. There's one I got copyright claim on. How did I get a copyright claim on that? Someone need to look at them to see what the reason behind the copyright claim is. Yeah. We'll get round to that customers one at some point. Oh. Also, back a bit. Captain Pancake, how's the download doing? It must be almost there now, shouldn't you? Thought you'd be there by now. Oh, my nose is 33 minutes. You should lie, man. That's not much. I was playing World of Warships, so I went up. Yeah, that makes sense. If you play something whilst you're downloading something, it doesn't help, does it? I found that was fucking annoying. Damn nuisance. Meow. Oh, lovely. That shows I'm slowly dying. Brilliant. What am I doing? Oh yeah, fixing cars. The pissing hell's these things? Nope, nope, nope. The thing up in the air. Oh, we're going up in the world. Oh, you can always get your XP up by doing this as well. This helps. That's strange. The fuel tank's on the other bit. Don't see it here. Usually when I'm looking for a problem, I can usually diagnose it straight away, really. Some cases. Yeah. Usual problem straight there for me. Oh, yes it is. Look at that, we've got an outer tie rod. Right, let's go to the side. Put that in. Keep forgetting you can put the tyre back on even if you just. There's the exhaust. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that. That's fun. Royal Town. Okay, cool. Jaguar. It's terrible. Porsche Carrera. No, thank you. Just one problem you have a lot when you're waiting for a good car to come up. You don't get much for a while. Oh, yeah. Egan. Oh, it's hard to control. This thing then. Nope, wrong place. Another red cam show up like that. Change power steering fluid and change windscreen washer fluid. Ugh, that looks nasty. Why do all things have to be separate these days? Oh, hang on, Land Rover. Hey, another Land Rover! Yes! Land Rover! Land Rover! Captain Pancake, if you're still watching, we got another Land Rover. No, up. Going up. Right, what's the problem? No idea. Ooh, there's some things pop up. Do. Right, and I'm gonna get this car sorted, then the stream's over. Right, let's get around to the side and take the other wheel off. Get this card done and then run off. Right, that, and that. Right, chat. We're gonna be finishing off this car, and then I'm off ski. Well, funny enough, I don't get a repair bonus though. I don't think I ever do, but one thing I would like doing is getting a bit of extra on each repair. I'm back over tomorrow. Right, the person who just joined, I'm not going to be doing this much longer. Just going to be putting this car back together, and then I'm done. That's weird. That nut stuck out a bit further than normal. You just stick out that far. God, I gotta sort my mind out in the bloody gutter. Bearing, pretty ventilated. I don't even know what it actually does. I think it just like the brake thingy-majiggy that's in the next room. I think it just like, I don't even know what it does, the thing. There we are, all screwed on, all done and finished. Right, let's save it. And return to the menu. Well, it doesn't seem, it was not that long of a stream, chat, but it was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, so that's me done for the night. It is 22:35 and I have work in the morning. So thanks for joining me, and bye bye.